So hello and welcome to another episode of PONcast. I succeeded and haven't made that stupid intro. In a way. Jesus Christ. So welcome to another episode. This time I traditionally have no subjects. I mean, I have some subjects, but I forgot to pull them up. Also, I'm kind of irritated with the program I'm using right now for the notes. So maybe I will start with it. So, as you may know or not, if you have a Google account, I mean some Gmail, some Google Keep, some whatever documents, Google Docs, right? Then all the stuff you got there is most probably, especially emails, scanned by Google. I mean, I doubt that someone would actually look up your stuff there, but it is for sure scanned by some bots to figure out what's the best advertisements for you. So I used to be kind of very paranoid about privacy and stuff for some time, but then I kind of I guess I have chosen some shitty alternatives, and finally I got tired with this and kind of came back to just using Gmail and Google stuff. At some point I moved to Apple and iCloud, but that's not really that much better. I mean, I guess back then I wasn't using any kind of note-taking apps, but I had an email, which was kind of niche. I mean, actually, it was run by one guy, and not to mention that sometimes emails were not really, I mean, it was working, but it took quite some time for the emails to actually arrive to your inbox, which was kind of irritating, especially that sometimes they just didn't arrive. And finally, this so private and safe email service was hacked, but since all the data was encrypted, so nothing was actually stolen, but it was like someone just wanted to fuck this up. So there was so much data deleted. At least this is what the guy maintaining it was saying. So we don't really know, but I then just moved back to using Gmail. I've made a new Gmail account, and it's actually the one I'm using for YouTube right now. So, but what I was saying, yeah, so I kind of moved to iCloud, but then I finally decided just to move away from Google with all the stuff like Google search. I mean, sometimes Google search is anyway the best one, but in general I use DuckDuckGo. But well, not always, the results are not always as precise, as good as Google's. But I was talking about app for taking notes. So I was using Google Keep, and as I said, all the content on Google is for sure scanned. It's not encrypted, so theoretically someone who manages the servers and stuff could potentially just go and read your stuff. I mean, I really doubt that someone would actually do it, especially that there are millions and millions of users. Then why would someone do that? But it's possible, and it's for sure scanned by bots. So I've decided to find some other app, and well, one of the first alternatives could be Evernote or OneNote from Microsoft, but also there are some iCloud notes. But I wanted something that I could use on desktop, on iOS and on Android. So I've started using Standard Notes, which is pretty nice application, but I finally got irritated with it because it doesn't support checklists, and I like checklists. I want to have a checklist when I make a plan for a new podcast. I make a list, and it's best when it's just a checklist. So it kind of finally made me think about going back to the wait a moment, what the fuck is going on here? Something is wrong. I wanted to show you something, but Jesus Christ. Wrong display. This one. So yeah, as you can see here, to get freaking checklists, you have to either pay $10 a month or pay $150 once a 5 years. So it sounds kind of, but come on, I really don't need this that bad, yeah? Especially that there's some other alternatives which are free, as the Turtle app, but I haven't succeeded in installing it on my Linux. I mean, I installed it, but it's not really working because it misses some dependencies, whatever. But it's supposed to work on Windows, on Linux, on Android. Not sure about iOS, but whatever. I'm really not using iOS that much. I mean, I have an iPad I mainly use for watching something or for filming right now. So I guess I don't really need notes there that badly. But since it's not a native package or something, then I have to get some required libraries, whatever, myself, and I haven't yet, so I can't really say if it's that cool app. But we will see. Maybe I will remember to talk about it. So okay, as we are talking about some apps and shit, I recently was trying to switch to an editing application, an alternative to Adobe Premiere called DaVinci Resolve, but apparently after some little successful edits with this, I mean, I actually edited one podcast with it, so that's not really a big thing because there wasn't really that much editing, syncing audio, adding intro, outro music, and that's all. But when I tried to edit some gameplay, it just started freezing, and I just got so tilted with it. I uninstalled the app, and okay, I'm staying with Adobe. So I don't know. I really hoped that it would work, but I guess there are some reasons why Adobe Premiere is so popular. So actually I was going to talk about something else totally. But I'm already talking for 13 minutes. But I guess... Okay, so last time, as I remember, I skipped one subject, and I guess I will skip it again. Or maybe I just made a separate video. Maybe I just thought about maybe making more short videos with talking about something, except in general, whatever, not important right now. So I actually have already been talking at least one time on some episode of the podcast about me being a blogger for some while, but just recently, for some reason, I've decided to look up my old stuff, because I'm that kind of a person who would keep some old shit for a very long time. So I actually have, I guess, all of my old blogs exported to private blogs on WordPress.com. So I was able to log in there, which kind of surprised me, and I found it. And to my surprise, I also found one blog. I totally don't remember having it, and its name is some abbreviation of the actual name it had, but I have no fucking idea what the name was. And I was posting about politics. What the fuck? I wasn't entirely sure that it's really my blog, but apparently these were my texts, but I can't really remember this. It's weird. So originally I was blogging about whatever, some random stuff, and I was quite enjoying it. But at some point I decided I need to, write some articles, some post more like articles, not just, oh, I was drinking coffee today and it was so good and here's photo of my coffee. Yeah, that stuff. I mean, not really, whatever. I thought I need to have some articles, some subjects and stuff, but maybe, I had the impression that these so-called articles were more like, some assignments for English or for Polish in my case, and didn't work really well. As I was reading some of this old stuff, now it seemed actually not really that bad. But then I wasn't really enjoying writing this stuff. Not to mention that at some point I started writing so philosophical things, artistic shit. Jesus Christ. It was so... maybe some of these were kind of okay, but in general it was awful. And it was actually because was someone kind of told me to, you maybe would better go this way, this style is really something, original, special, whatever. But maybe it was in a way, but in the long run I always enjoyed the most writing some dumb shit, and I should have kept doing it because it was fun. But well, I actually even thought about maybe going back to actually writing something like some blog or whatever. But if I would, it probably would be in Polish anyway. But I don't know. Right now I have a problem with making videos regularly, and imagine having also a blog to post, or maybe making videos for Polish channel. I also thought about this, but I don't even make videos here, so why would I start another thing, yeah? So I guess I will just keep doing this. Maybe some changes will come because I kind of I wonder how I was able to make videos every day, and now it's kind of different. I don't know, maybe I give too much thought to this. I think about making some video that isn't just shit, but I don't know. I came back to watch some old stuff sometimes that I thought that it was kind of not really good, but it felt quite okay, I guess. It's weird because at this point I don't feel so awkward watching myself, because I don't know, I've recorded quite many of these, looked at myself for quite a long time. You know, I'm looking at the camera right now, and then I look at the Adobe Premiere and stuff. I mean, this one is not edited, so I won't be doing it. But anyway, I guess the worst thing is always hearing your own voice recorded. At first, it feels so. What the fuck is this? Why is he sound? Why he sounds like a fucking what? But I guess with time it kind of stops working like this, because I don't really have a problem anymore hearing myself. Maybe some dumb stuff I say is not really that nice to hear, but in general it's better. And I don't know where I'm going with this. This is kind of the first ever podcast where I truly have no freaking idea. I mean, I have no subjects whatsoever. I guess I made one, and one was kind of random, and I think that's good enough. It's too long anyway, so thank you for watching, for listening maybe, and I will try to make my outro the right way, because I was too lazy to configure OBS. But anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.